Tommy! How we doing? How we
What's
doing?
going on, Tony?
What's up, Tom?
Tony, they're saying that my reading was bad, but I thought my reading was absolutely phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Jacob,
But I believe
Hale,
them.
Tweet,
I
Weed
believe
Brain.
them.
They're all saying you believe them.
Hell yeah.
You know, reading's not my strong suit. You know that.
Nah, you have fucking weed brain.
Well, that's true, but I actually thought that my reading was actually pretty good. You're not reading what we want, Hakai. I just read all of this. Literally all of this. Hakai, I just read all of this. All of this. Look, this I read. I read all this. All the guns. The
Yeah, what do you
perks.
think about Jacob Hale's tweet, bro?
read
An
all the
8-team
perks.
tournament, an 8-team major in Birmingham. What do you think?
Let me see. Is that what he said? What
He
would be cool is if they had all teams of Birmingham or preferably London and played the qualifications on land this week leading up to the event. Sources: the Call of Duty League is considering trialing an 8-team major in the Call of Duty League season 2026. I hate it, Tony. I hate it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then hold on. Go to D-Real's Twitter and look at his take. Because this is like a little, I guess a different.
What's his Twitter? What's D-Real's Twitter?
Just type in D-Real.
Oh, I got it. I got it here.
And this is some good perspective. So read that, and then we'll talk about it.
Waffling and throwing hypotheticals. I can see it as a way to reduce logistical costs for teams who don't or can't field competitive rosters. Bottom feeder teams seeing budgets with NYSL logistics for events contributed a very large part to operational costs league wide, even with diligent spend. No, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we have teams in the league that think that way, that's fucking pathetic. If we have teams that would rather not go to a tournament to not spend the cost to go to the tournament, we have serious problems, because that means we have some teams that don't even want to send their teams to tournaments, and then we have some teams trying to carry the torch and push the league as far as it could possibly go, and those two are just polar opposites.
Yeah, that's
if
not
that's
a good
true.
sign.
I'm not saying that's like real, but I mean,
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Just in general, this is not a good sign. If they're trying to go through to majors where there's only 8 teams, in my opinion, that's unacceptable. If we're doing a franchise league, bro, every team has to be at the majors. Every team.
well,
And then whoever performs, right, and makes it into that top 8 at the end of the year goes to champs. And then obviously every team doesn't go to champs, but I
that's
don't like
the
this
thing.
at all.
Like
Tony.
I
Tony,
think,
I hate
bro.
this.
Well, speaking of champs, right? Like, let's say you're one of the 4 teams that don't make this tournament. Couldn't that seriously fuck you for the entire year? Like going to champs? Like, I feel like not qualifying for that tournament like helps you, aids in not qualifying for champs. So you just get like double screwed, kind of. In a way.
How are they gonna format that?
I don't know. And like I think so I read the article, and I guess the thinking is like it'd be what is it, 11, like an 11 match round robin, and then 8 teams would qualify. And I guess the way they're thinking of it is it makes the qualifiers like more impactful and more fun to watch because there's more at stake.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that's the solution, bro. I think especially if it's DreamHack, it needs to be a 16-team tournament, bro. It needs to be a Pro-Am. Like DreamHack Dallas helped capture those old school nostalgic MLG vibes. That's exactly what we needed. Now it needs to be a 16-team tournament, Pro-Am. 4 teams make it through the open bracket to completely capture what it needs to be. And also the first event in the UK in however many years cannot be an 8-team tournament. You need every single team there, every single player, because what happens when some of the UK guys don't qualify for the tournament? That would suck, bro.
That would suck.
Like the UK fans should be able to root for their UK players at the tournament.
Is this actually happening? Is this actually happening, bro?
Well, so
because it says considering.
Yes,
considering trialing.
The article says it's not 100% yet, but apparently the video is already recorded to announce the schedule, meaning it's likely set in stone unless they make a new video and change their mind on it.
I mean, it does say considering hosting one of its 2026 just
go
8
down.
teams instead of 12. The opening season, instead of majors, the league had homestand events where teams hosted 7 others in their home location, giving teams a chance to play on land across the world. This is where departure preview system to call the World League. 13 teams in a large open bracket in 2026. The CDL is considering hosting a similar 8-team event with teams able to earn their seating and ticket to the event through an 11-match round robin qualifier split, as opposed to the previous 7 matches against randomly assigned teams.
Yes, scroll a little further.
Wait, but the way that they said that, though, event. Is this like a one-off? Is this a one-off event, or is
Well,
this how they
no,
plan on?
it's a 3-day tournament.
Okay.
Usually we have 4-day tournaments, right? Usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This will be an 8-team double elimination tournament over 3 days. Obviously, you lose a day.
If it's a one-off, I'm okay. If it's just a one-off.
But I think, yeah, but okay, I don't know. I think if you're gonna do a one-off tournament like this,
it's still lame, but it's not that big of a deal.
But it shouldn't be in the UK, bro. The UK finally gets their event. If this can't change, it should be in the US. The UK fans should be able to see a full-blown tournament with every team. If you're gonna do this, do it somewhere in the US.
Oh, so that literally is taking up a major slot, chat? Like,
that's a major.
One-off?
It's a major.
Yeah, I don't like that. For majors, every team should be there. Period. Every team should be there. If they wanted to do like another one-off event with like a qualification or something, or like, I don't know, they wanted to change things up, sure, but you can't make that a major. Like, you can't count that as one of the majors, right? Like, I don't know, bro. That's I don't like that. I don't like that at all. After seeing Jacob Hale's tweet. Tony, what did you think about the reveal and all the everything that you saw, the guns, the perks, the maps?
I think everything looks awesome. Obviously the perks
system
are
needs
too
to be
stacked.
tweaked a little bit.
Well,
but,
hold on. Here's my opinion on the perks
Maddox
thing, though, because
okay,
the only one I really think needs to move is dexterity, because I think you need dexterity on your class. I'm actually okay with Ninja, Flak, and Tack all being in the same slot, because then you're forced to sacrifice something. Like, obviously you're going to use perk 1 Greed, right? So in Search, you need Ninja, and then you have to choose between Flak and Tack. So in Search, you can get stunned or you can get naded. And then in Respawn, you're going to be a little louder if you want to use Flak and Tack. Or if you want Ninja, then you can get stunned or naded. Like, I think we shouldn't be okay with every player being a super soldier having Flak, Tack, Ninja dex. Right. Like, there should be a give and take.
What that does is it does allow for people to kind of like think about what they're running, right? And not everybody's gonna have like the same perks, right? Like, I think people are gonna, depending on like your role and what you're doing, like a lot of people are gonna be running different perks, especially if it stays like this, right? I mean, at least I would think so.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna have your crutch perks that people are gonna have to use, like for instance, Ninja. Right? Who knows? There might be a situation where people are taking off Ninja in some respawns, like maybe some respawn modes, maybe like, who knows?
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Like,
or at least maybe player dependent, right? Like, maybe someone like Dashi wants to use Flak, Tack, no Ninja, but someone like Ant wants to use Ninja because he's obviously up close and personal. Like, that will add, just even if it's a small component to talk about, it does add a little bit of strategy to a game that has become very bare bones.
Even with the Overload game mode, the new game mode that they're talking about, and just the way that it's played.
I hope that's awesome, by the way.
I mean, I don't know if you read the article about how that game mode is going to be played, but it sounds like there's a device in the middle. It's not a ball. It's a device.
Think of it like
there's going to be two zones. There's going to be 2 zones.
Think of it like Bomb from Halo, I guess.
Kinda, but do you have to plant the bomb? Is there like a plant time?
Actually, think of it like this, Tom. Think of it like Demolition, but both teams are on offense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can kind of see that. But the thing is, do you know how this device is going to be used? Like, do you have to plan it like a bomb?
I have no idea. Miles in your chat just said no plant. So does that mean it's like uplink?
I was going to say, I wouldn't like it if you had to plan a bomb. I feel like if you had to like plan a bomb, because think about it, like if you had to plan it or something, then what? Like, it's not like you're defending it, right? Like I just don't know how it's gonna be. Like, do you put the device in something and then boom?
Yeah, is it like
points?
Blitz? Like, is it like you just need to enter the zone? Like, I want to know what it's actually like.
I don't know what the zone's actually like. I
guess we'll find out, bro. I'm actually very excited for this, and
so am I.
Like, I love that they like Maddox tweet about it makes me feel even better about it. He's like, we wanted to build a game mode, you know, with some of the best things from CTF and the best things from Uplink for the competitive community. And you know what? Even if it doesn't work, like, I fucking love that they're doing that, right? And maybe it doesn't work. Hopefully it does. But there's a reason why we've always loved Treyarch. Like, me or you right now could DM Maddox or Lawrence, and they'll reply, right? Like, there's a dialogue there. That's so important.
I was talking about that before. I said it's so cool to see like just the open communication with Maddox and devs, just pretty much even just mentioning the competitive community and just realizing,
Oh,
or
they've
just
always loved it, and we love them for that.
yeah. And I think that's a big W for all of those guys
I'll tell you what
because
though, Tom. If this is a good game mode, I swear to fuck, Infinity Ward better carry the torch next year, dude. If we get a good new game mode this year and it's not in next year's game, I'm gonna puke all over myself.
here's the thing, Tony. It probably won't be a next game.
Bro, see that would be absurd.
Because if you think about it, I mean, yeah, it's absurd, but at the same time, if this is a game mode that Treyarch is like, yeah, we're focusing on this game mode, we're making this game mode, like, right, we're doing this. Like IW, they might be like, all right, well, we're gonna make our own game mode, and they might make some shit.
I'm okay with that if it's good. I mean, actually,
or they just bring an uplink.
Yeah, I mean, this to me sounds like uplink is obviously great. I love CTF. This sounds like they took key things from uplink and CTF and made a new mode. And honestly, like I'm all for trying that. Like I'm choosing to be optimistic about it. I wonder if pros have play tested it or anything. I really don't know, but I'm actually really excited for Black Ops 7. I mean, my take on these things is like every year I choose to be excited because I don't think there's any reason to like be talking shit about it or say it's gonna suck. Like why don't you just see when the game comes out? Like I'd rather just assume it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean, listen. To be fair, you know how it's gone in like the history with some of this stuff. You know what I mean? But I'll be honest. Like we're about to be playing a beta, so people are very opinionated without even like playing the game yet. Like some stuff we really can't say until we play the game. Like like for instance, like I'm so intrigued about how jumping is gonna be. Like jumping off of walls and stuff. Like, are there going to be certain spots where you can jump, or can you jump on anything and literally just jump off of every object and everything you see, right? Or is it only certain spots in the map where you can do it, right? Like how is it going to play? Okay, and I also did see that you could jump 3 times. Apparently, you can do 3 jumps.
Yeah, but you lose what was the word? Inertia or momentum with each jump. So like it's not like as big of a jump the more you jump. You know what I mean?
Right. So your second jump is not as powerful as your first, and your third is not as powerful as your second.
Exactly.
Is what you're talking about. Okay, I see what you're saying. Hold on, let me see what Sam had to say. Octane's thoughts on a gameplay trailer. It's 27 seconds. Let me see real quick what he had to say.
Oh, wall bounce. I'm sold. I'm already sold. Listen, I can fuck dudes. Pause, and there's an elo site, and I can wall bounce. I'm sold. It's our year. Chat in the game.
You can take people hostage.
Sam wants to fuck men.
Well, yeah, from that clip, that's what it looks like, huh, Tony? That is what it looks like.
Sam wants to fornicate with men.
You know what I mean? I mean, Sam, you know how Sam gets down. You know what I mean? What guns do you think will be G8 in Black Ops 7? Or why are we even? No,
these posts are absurd.
No. Maryland Giraffe. No. Delete this. Mods, delete this. Or just fucking cook. Is this guy getting cooked, or are they actually having conversations?
Click on it. I saw it earlier.
Everything but the worst AR plus whatever SMG with attachments, restrictions. There's never been attack rifle used. I don't see why we would change that. LOL, all of them. No, what is going on here? What is going on? Is Reddit a part of the problem? Nothing should be G8. As far as I'm fucking concerned, bro, they should try the M8, the marksman rifle. 100%. Just try it.
I should try it.
I mean, what if it's fucking good, but like, I don't know.
It just can't be a consistent one burst.
Apparently, there's a cooldown. Apparently, there's a cooldown on it. So if you shoot one burst, then there's a cooldown after
they seem to make it a little weaker, bro. I will say, I think it's got to be hard to like balance burst rifles and current gen COD with like dynamic and how consistent bullets hit. Like once again, bro, back in Black Ops 2, the M8 was obviously fun to use, but bro, the thing about the M8 was you weren't getting consistent one burst because there were ghost bullets. Hit reg wasn't as good as it is now. So now all these burst guns I feel like are one burst.
Yeah, listen.
They need to figure out a way to make it like a 2 to 3 burst kill. You know what I mean?
But you are actually retarded with this cooldown stuff. All right, Shape, how? Well, what am I not understanding about this cooldown? What am I not understanding? I'm confused. Okay. What am I confused about? All right. Talk to me here, Shape. Talk to me. Right. What is it that I'm not getting? From my understanding, you're just not going to be able to shoot the M8 really fast. Like there's going to be a little delay. There's going to be a little delay there after he shoots the burst. It's going to be a tiny cooldown. That's my understanding. So what am I not understanding? How am I a retard? Right? Tell me. Go ahead. Tell me, Shape. The floor is yours, Shape. The floor is fucking yours. Fucking guy. Why's he talking to me like I'm some fucking asshole, Tony?
Hey, he's a real piece of shit, this guy's Shape. Maybe someone needs to whoop him into shape. Absolutely.
Did he say anything? Did he fucking say anything? No, I don't think he said nothing.
Why is Methodz saying they need to just make the damage less on the burst? Did you just ignore everything else I just said?
They don't listen. They don't listen. They don't want to listen.
I just completely explained why it needs to be a 2 to 3 burst. Because hit reg is so good nowadays, the game practically shoots for you, that any gun that is a consistent 1 burst will not be used in competitive Call of Duty.
Can I'm trying to figure out what the fuck everybody's flipping out in this chat like what we're saying is not true. And I'm confused why. What are we saying that's not true? I don't understand.
All I'm saying is they need to make it so you're killing people in 2 to 3 bursts and not a consistent 1 burst, because we're not going to see the M8 if it's a consistent 1 burst. Pros will not play with a gun that consistently 1 burst. I can't even blame them, dude. That's like hardcore.
All right, you're actually retarded with this cooldown. So there's a delay between bursts. It's every burst gun ever. Yes, I did. I'm so confused.
No, I think he's tripping here.
Is he tripping the fuck out, brother?
Like, obviously, yeah,
good?
It's not an automatic weapon. There's obviously a very, very slight delay.
What we said. That is exactly what I said. I said there's going to be a cooldown, a short delay between bursts. That is what I said. That there's going to be a cooldown. That's what a cooldown is. It's a short delay. Actually, they used the word cooldown. They used the fucking word. No, don't put it in emote only. Chemical alert. Take it out of emote only. Why the fuck you take it out of? No, fuck no, bro. No, don't take that shit out of emote only, bro. I want to see what he's saying. I want to see what these motherfuckers are saying. Am I getting rage baited? No, I'm getting fucking rage baited, man. I'm getting fucking rage baited over here. You know what I mean? Fuck, Tony. They're not listening to me, Tony. They just
I
let
get what they're
everything
saying.
Say.
Oh, okay.
What are they saying?
So, my chat said, Tom thinks it's new. He doesn't understand that it's the exact same gun. Yeah, I guess they're saying that there's always been a very, very slight delay because it's a burst gun.
Brother, it's a marksman rifle. It's not an assault rifle. Nobody in this chat, nobody in your chat, nobody in my chat, nobody knows how the M8's going to be. Nobody knows what it's going to be like.
Fair.
For all we know, it's going to shoot different, sound different, and be different. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Let's get Maddox on the call right now, Tom. Why don't we see Tom? Let's see how much juice you have. Hit him up right now and say, "Come talk to me." And Tony, hit him up.
You think you actually do that? No,
I'll hit him up right now. I'll ask him.
Now, yeah, you could ask him. But if we're gonna do that, we might as well run a flank episode. If we're gonna get Maddox on, we might as well run the intro. Hold on, give me a second. We'll run the intro real quick, slowly.
I just asked him.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Flank, and I'm joined by the one and only, the multi-champion, the multi-MVP. He's got a fat head, and he's one of the best ARs to ever play the game. Give it up for Sam LaRue Octane. And then, of course, we got the one and only, the multi-champion. No, I was just kidding. That was for you,
asshole,
Tony. That was for you. Tony, that was for you.
You're an asshole.
You know what I mean? Tony, that was for you.
Let me tell you why I hit up Maddox, chat. And honestly, I have no idea if he's actually going to come talk, but it's a lesson. You got to ask for what you want in this world, even if the answer is no. So there's no harm in me hitting him up and saying, "Hey, brother, any interest in coming to talk to me and Tom about some of the stuff that came out today?" Because the worst he's going to say is no. Or he's going to say, "You're fat and have tits." But either way, I'll be okay. You know what I mean?
He might say that. He might say that. You know what I mean?
So
Solo.
we'll see.
Did you hit him up? Did you hit him up?
I did, yeah.
All right, let's see what he says. Then we'll see what he says, and we see if he gets in here slowly. Guys, back to this GA Reddit stuff. Back to this. Not a single person should be talking about GAing anything. Nothing should be GA. Nothing. We haven't even seen the game yet. We haven't even played the game yet. How does anybody know how fast you're killing with the gun? How fast does it shoot? Right? What's the reload speed? But right, for instance, the M8 being a fucking marksman rifle, I don't even know how people are talking to this chat like they know what the actual fuck is going on with that gun. Nobody knows what the hell's going on with that gun. It might be way different. I mean, it's in the marksman rifle category. That's already a difference. Have we ever seen the M8 in a marksman rifle category, Tony, or is this the only time? It's always been an assault rifle, has it not?
I don't know if it's ever been attack rifle or marksman rifle. I think it's always been. I don't even know. AUG and M16 were marksmen in the last CODs. Okay.
But I G everything every fucking year. It's gonna be no different this year. Hey, you think so, Zuda? No, Zuda. I don't know why. I have a good feeling this year that the pros are actually not gonna be dumb as fuck and ruin the game. Okay, the pros are a big part of the problem. They are. And they need to start realizing that, man. I really don't know how many times I got to say this. And the pros can do whatever they want. They can go on Twitter and start tweeting. They can quote tweet this. They can quote tweet that. No, you guys are a part of the problem. And you guys have dumbed down the game so much to the point where it's just not even fun to watch. Right? Especially midway to the end of the year. You have literally dumbed down and simplified this game so much to where you're just killing the entertainment factor of the game. Right? And if we're going to rewind it back in time to the games that I played, when I was competing, I was playing with smokes, snipers, all types of shit you could possibly fucking imagine was in the game.
I think at the very least, they need to change the way it works. Because
right, so
right now it's overwhelming majority, right? So 9 teams have to agree. It should simply be majority at the very least. Okay. There's a 12-team league. If 7 teams want to use snipers, it's in. You know what I'm saying? If more teams want to use something that don't, then it should be in.
And here's another thing. Okay, because some people are, oh, here we go again. There's no point in talking about it. Can we stop? Can we stop? There's never going to be change if we just sit there and do nothing about it, bro. You have to talk about things. You have to keep bringing it up. And you have to keep fucking hounding people, or there's never going to be change. There will never be any change in anything. And that's anything in life, man. If you don't talk about it, then how are you going to be about it? You know what I'm saying? Communication is important, man. Open communication. These motherfuckers got to talk. And they don't even talk. They can't even get a fucking group DM going. When people message the fucking group DM, they're fucking sitting there drooling, slamming their fucking head against the wall. Like what? Like they don't even get responses. Remember when LA Thieves broke a GA and Scrappy came in a call and said that he put something in a DM about what their punishment is going to be, and nobody answered? Nobody answered the DM. And then you have Litico joining the team. No. That's not true. I answered. I said, well, who else answered? No, and then Liddy goes, oh, nobody else. Like, brother, these guys just don't give a fuck. They don't care. You know what I mean? And we need to start whipping them into shape.
It should be very simple, bro. 1 smoke per team in search, and the sniper rifle is in. There we go.
100%. 100%.
No smokes in hardpoint, obviously, because it's not going to be used the way it should anymore. So I'm okay with no smokes in hardpoint. But there should be a smoke and a sniper in search, and there really isn't an argument against it anymore.
Nope, there's no argument. And also, what we should be saying as well is the game should be played with pretty much, not everything, because obviously there needs to be GAs. And that's another thing. When the pros come out and they do say, like, oh, this guy's a moron, if somebody were to say this, because I know this is what was said to me in the past, it's, bro, we need GAs. Right? And yeah, no shit. Like, I understand that GAs need to be a thing to make the game competitive, but
what up, Zen dude? Fucking Zen City legend. How are you, brother?
There needs to be a line where they got to understand that, yeah, okay, so what? The voting might have swayed this way by 1 vote, but it's like, do you really want to ruin the product, the entertainment factor of it? Because it's just going to hurt everybody. It's just going to hurt all of them. It's going to hurt
the pros. And I feel like I've said this for like
they don't think about the future. They don't think about their futures.
No, they don't think about the game like we used to think about the game. Like, not everything used to be up for GA. It was only if it was super OP. Like the long barrel bar. Like we never talked about GAing a knife or GAing a smoke. And granted, I know smokes do change. Like I understand no smokes in Respawn now. But like it just used to have to be overwhelmingly overpowered for it to be up for debate, and now anything is up for GA. You know what I mean?
Bro, they GA things 4 days in, 5 days in, right? Like we're not even like for instance, I'll say this right now. The sniper and smokes should not be touched until they literally play like at least one stage. Like Major 1, we should see snipers and smokes at Major 1. There's literally no
Very
reason
good.
why
Been
we
grinding,
shouldn't see
building
it.
my businesses. Hell yeah, bro. Keep grinding, my man. So I think active camo will make it in.
I don't care.
It depends on how good it
doesn't
is. It's
matter.
a field upgrade, which is
They
kind
should
of
be fucking playing the game with a smoke and a snipe per team at Major 1.
Absolutely.
And then we'll revisit the conversation after Major 1. We'll see how much of cheese and OP it was. Because I guarantee you right now, there's going to be people running through smokes dying, looking like brain-dead morons trying to do one-ways, and they're going to just get blooded. And there's going to be people pulling out sniper rifles, getting absolutely shit on, tucked, fucking dismantled, not getting kills with the sniper. And listen, we're going to have maps where people are going off with the snipers. Yeah, kudos to you. I'm happy for you. We're going to have maps. Bro, I hate that too. When somebody goes off with a sniper and they go, you see? Look. It's like, okay, well then we should get rid of every fucking gun in the game. What? Every time somebody has a good map, it's because of the gun they're using? And it's never about the plays they're making? Like, it's just the worst excuse ever. It's just the worst excuse. And there's honestly, like, the excuses that they give me whenever I talk to them, and it's probably why a lot of them don't want to come on stream and talk about this shit, is horrible. Their excuses are horrible. Like, bro, I'm sorry, but hitting me with the, but protocol? Like, you can go down the stairs on protocol and what? Like, bro, like people will just learn how to counter or play around that. If you're just going to use a sniper every life and just do the same thing over and over again, you don't think a team is going to adapt and just counter you on a map? Like, they're going to adapt and just counter the fuck out of you. And then it's over with. Now what? Right? Like, they're all going to hit mid and flank something, or they're all going to fucking go grass, and they're going to make the sniper useless. They're going to make the sniper useless, and they're going to play around it. Right? That's what we always did for years and years and years and years. That's what we always did in COD. All right, I'm done, Tony. Sorry, I'm just ranting.
No, you're all right. I'm here for it, kid. I mean?
It's annoying, bro. It's fucking annoying. Like I'm tired of it, bro. And I always watch, like, especially in the off season when we're watching old school CODs and we're watching old clips and we're watching old moments.
Zen, dude, not at all, bro. We're actually very optimistic,
times, bro. Like, you remember the good times with sniper rifles and people jumping around, wall running. We got dashing, fucking all types of grenades, different guns, right? Different metas. Like, bro, we had games that had 3 guns. Right? Like, we play with games with ban and protect specialist. Like IW, we had a fucking K-bar, like a mid gun, right? Like, it's just like, I'm tired of it, bro. I'm honestly just like sick of it. Like, I'm sick of like the way that the pros.
It would be nice to have a 3-gun meta again.
Yeah, it would be nice. You know what I mean? It would be nice, but I'm so tired of just horrible, lame excuses, bro. Just the worst excuses or the worst reasonings, you know? And bro, some of their reasonings could be valid, but they're just not looking at the bigger picture, and it's annoying. It's really annoying. And I've been on both sides of the coin.
I mean, I hope they start realizing now, like, bro, like, we've all heard and seen the stories about how some of these teams are going to start paying. Like, that should make players want to grow the game even more, because this is not like 3 years ago where everybody's getting paid this, pretty nuts salary. Like, it's starting to really adjust in a way where you need to be focused on growing the game. Otherwise, you should be a little worried. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have teams that were once paying a fuck ton of money, not even paying close to it anymore. Like, this is the time to do whatever you can as a player to make sure this game is growing.
100%. 100%, man. I've literally talked to who was I talking to? Bro, I was talking to Robert Taylor about GAs.
Absolutely.
At the swag sleepover. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, I was talking to him about it because they hate it too, because they want to see more shit being used as well. Like, everybody wants to see more shit being used. You know what I mean?
Well, I think, and there's also a conversation, and obviously we don't know, but I think developers, all of them, right? Obviously, like, Treyarch, I would say is like the best for us competitively. I think every developer would be a little more open-minded when it comes to working with competitive Call of Duty if we met them in the middle and used more of their stuff, right? Like, these developers, they make these games, and obviously, like, listen, once again, my opinion as a creator is so much different than me as a player, like, so I do understand how I used to think when I was a player. But, bro, if you're a developer and you add these new things to the game and they're just not even thought of as potential viable competitive things, that's got to annoy you. That's got to be like, okay, whatever, screw competitive COD when we try to add this, this, and this, and they won't even consider it. Like, I do think if there was some more things used, all developers would be a little more open-minded to, like, helping competitive Call of Duty and, like, being more open to, like, actually maybe adjusting things instead of just a full-on GA, you know?
Yep, 100%.
Maybe, and obviously I don't know, but I feel like it's definitely more likely if the players are more open to using things.
If something is actually OP, right, and it's cheese and it's ruining the game and it's just like it actually is OP. Like every map, this guy's dropping double digits with this certain gun or something. You know what I mean? Like, okay, then I can see the argument with getting it out of the game and removing it, right? But pros don't even give it a chance. They don't even bother trying. Like they do it before. Like they don't, like, for instance, last year, Tony, right? Shout out to F3, by the way, to go. Last season, our Kason Showdown was the first competitive Black Ops 6 we saw. The Kason Showdown.
Yeah.
Okay? And there were snipers used at that event.
Yeah.
And nobody was doing crazy shit with the snipers. Matter of fact, I went back and watched it with Ernie because we went back down this conversation. Nobody was doing anything with the snipers. They were like, I think Scrap had one good map with the snipe, but we watched a couple maps where people had snipers out and couldn't get kills and put it away. They were putting snipers away, right? And then it was GA. Like, after that event, like, there was no example of the sniper being OP or too much at that event, and it was used the whole event. And then they GA'd it right after that event. Like, how does that make any sense? It doesn't.
I think I figured it out. I'm
listening.
I think I figured Scrappy out because he's so against snipers. They're trying to...
here's the thing. He's actually not... I don't even think... I'm pretty sure last year, LA Thieves voted to have the sniper in. Like, I don't
even know, bro. You know what? Just allow the fucking sniper and just move on.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's basically where I'm getting
Like, it shouldn't go down to a vote, bro. Like, just use the sniper.
I'm just surprised that there hasn't been a pro that is just saying, like, bro, like, fuck this. Like, let's just use it. You know what I mean? Like,
and honestly, bro, I think public pressure will come into play because remember the M4 situation in MW 2022? MW2, I mean, back when the M4 and I think my Boston team like wouldn't give it up. We just got bullied into fucking like that's gonna happen with snipers, bro. As soon as the community figures out that certain teams are like not trying to play with snipers, they're just gonna get fucking roasted into oblivion, and they're like, okay, allow the snipers.
I still don't understand why the revote was seen as a different vote entirely. That was another thing, JP, right? We did a whole revote, and right this time we did it publicly because I just took control and did it myself. And the vote went to keep snipers in, right? It was majority keep snipes in. And then they were like, no, when you do a revote, you're revoting it. I forgot what their reasoning was. JP, I don't even remember what the hell their reasoning was. Something about fucking the revote. They said because it was a revote, they changed the rules, right? Just to summarize it. Because they were revoting after voting already, they changed the rules. And I was like, bro, the way that these guys operate, bro, just makes no sense. Like, the way that they operate. Like, why not just get a call going, and we could do this call like now. We could do this whenever, right? I mean, bro, if I gotta do it, I'll do it. I don't have to do it.
Bro, they don't want this stuff happening publicly, bro.
No. It doesn't need to be public. It doesn't need to be public.
That's the thing, because as soon as it's public, which actually, it'd be better for the community if it was public, because people won't speak their true minds if it was public. Or if it, you know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
why? What do you mean people won't speak their true minds?
Like if so, bro,
Like
people
that,
don't want to piss
yeah,
the
but
community off. That they'd prefer to do what they're gonna do in private, GA shit in private, so that the public doesn't know. Oh, so this is the guy that doesn't want snipers in.
not necessarily. If you're having those conversations publicly, I feel like people can't bring that fucking biased fucking take that they bring behind the scenes because now everybody can see how fucking fake they really are.
Exactly. That's exactly why they don't want it public. Because they want to be able to say their
Yeah,
true
but-
opinion and be biased towards their team without
Oh my god, that was
the
gross.
community judging them or getting upset at them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's true. I guess it's true. What I was
Bro,
Pac-Man?
if the
That
sniper
was
GA
gross,
vote
Pac-Man.
was public on a stream, the sniper would be in. There is no way there would be more than 3 teams against snipers if it was live on your stream or any stream. You know what I mean?
I just like for me to actually GA a snipe, right, Tony? Right? Like any team last year that voted for the sniper to be out, right? Okay, I need to see examples why. Like I need to see it. Why? Like show me examples. Like what is somebody doing on the map that is throwing you off that much that you want it out of the game? Like what is he doing? Like can I see the examples, right? Like if they came to me and said, "Yo, for instance, protocol. If we went to Major 1, right? And we just saw the same thing happening over and over again where people were just sniping low zip and they were just holding it and it never failed and people weren't adapting, were just somehow like this was just the most uncounterable strat ever, right? What how come we can't wait to see wait for those examples to actually happen before we actually GA things? Like let shit unfold. Like just play with it, and then if it is OP or if it is cheese, then we'll GA it, right? Like we actually need to see examples, or it just shouldn't be GA'd. If you can't show examples, then it just your vote shouldn't even matter. You shouldn't even matter. Like nothing you say should
Tom,
matter.
but that's
You know what I
that's
mean?
the issue. They don't care, Tom, because the way GAs are voted on, it's not based off logic on if the actual item is OP. It's based off if it benefits their team or not, Tom. So that's why a lot of the guys can't give examples because it's all dependent on if it's going to benefit the team or not.
I don't know what Duarte was doing right there, man. I mean, you can't get got like that by Ponytail Clay, man. You know what I'm saying? Guy Duarte wasn't even shooting his gun. But I mean, bro, you're right, Cindy. You know what I mean? I mean, you're right. You're not wrong.
It does have
And,
to change, and like
you know, and it's not all the pros, and some pros, you know, like even if they did vote the sniper out, some of them probably have good intentions. It's just respectfully, like I just feel like that the way shit needs to be done is like I'm not here to just shit on all pros, right? I don't want to just talk shit to all the fucking pros and shit and just fucking cook everybody. You know what I mean?
But we used to think like them, so we have both perspectives. I used to vote. I used to vote in favor of my team, and your team used to vote in favor of your team, no matter what you say right now.
Yeah,
Every
but we were
team votes in favor
but
of
thinking
their
about
team.
but thinking about what we GA'd though when we played, Tony. Like think about the things we were GAing and what we were actually getting out. We weren't being OD with it. Like we didn't GA snipes.
No, I agree. Somewhere along the way,
a
the
lot of
new
our GAs
generation
were
put
like-
everything up for GA.
Like, bro, we would GA shit that was literally so OP that it just like for instance, like fucking if one gun was just all 8 people on a map fucking used it, right? Or like it would have to ruin the game. Like it would literally have to ruin the game, right? Which snipers are not doing. Right, like snipers aren't ruining the game. Matter of fact, I'm watching sniper clips right now, and people are hitting shots that are hard to hit. Like these are just sick clips. Like this is just fucking fire. Like seeing people do this shit is like I miss these moments. You know what I mean? Remember this. Crimson dashes out, shits on JCap. Unbelievable, bro. I don't know. I really don't know how to go about the GA anymore, Tony. Because, I mean, chat, I can sit here all day and yell, and then you guys are just going to be like, oh, my God, this guy's annoying. This guy's just going in circles. Nobody gives a fuck. Move on. And then I'll sit here and be like, nah, but we need to talk about it, this and that. And then one pro will make a fucking comment.
Tom,
You
you
know
have
what I mean?
423,000 followers on Twitch.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It was a big celebration when we hit it. It was a big. We everybody went nuts.
You might
You
want
know
to
what
just
I mean?
pause it there. Like, just see if you can ask Twitch to just keep it there.
I don't know. It was always like a dream of mine to hit 1 million, but I mean, we got a long way to
I'm
go.
just kidding, Tom.
You know what I mean? I don't know if we'll ever get there, Tony. I don't
We'll
know
hit
if
it
we'll
one
ever
day.
get there. You know, I actually think if we get snipers in the game, we might go to 1 million. You know what I mean? We might. I mean, Zoomavia might go to the moon. You know what I mean? If we get snipers in the game. And so we got to do everything we can, Tone. We got to do everything we fucking can, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Am I coping? Yeah, I don't know. Or this game dies and me and Tony fall off and we drift into the mountains.
Is
And
what it
we
is, man. It's a pleasure to have done it for this long, at least.
a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute fucking pleasure, man.